Hey, Christo. My name's Sam King, and I'm a big golf fan, big Ben Hogan fan. And anyway, I discovered your YouTube channel tonight, I think. I don't know, I subscribe to so many channels anyway. Um, and I came across this video of yours that I hadn't seen before. And I'm just, excuse me, um, this part of the video at 3:02, and then here at I guess I marked it at 5:06. 5:06. Okay, so you draw this line when your left hip, when you're talking about your left hip. Well, what you don't mention here is that your left hip doesn't start at this line when you're talking about your lateral move to the left. And most people don't talk about this when they talk about lateral moves. Instructors and any videos that I've ever watched on people that talk about a lateral move to the left, what they fail to mention is that your left hip doesn't start at this position. In your backswing position, it doesn't start here. It starts here. It starts over here. So when you go through your backswing and your hip is laterally moving this way to the right, people don't talk about that move. They don't talk about the turn and how far the hip. So if your hip started over here at address at 3:02, right? You have to draw your neon line here. You have to draw it here, and if you wanted to, draw a box here. Two vertical lines, one here and one here, and to see where the left hip, the side of the left hip and the right hip go. You can't just say, forget about the address position and immediately go to the backswing and just say, oh, I'm going to draw. Now here's my backswing image, and I'm going to talk about where my hip is at the top of my swing, and then progress down here and talk about how far your hip laterally moved this way. Because you're forgetting, right? You have laterally shifted to the left because your right leg and your right knee have moved to the left, and your left knee has moved to the left. But it's not like this distance right here seems very significant and very drastic. But remember, where's the original line? Where's the original line where your hip was at address? If you drew it and it was right here, then this lateral shift is only about an inch or two. And that's not so significant, and it's not so severe. So don't forget that there is an address position where that's where you start. The swing doesn't start at the top of your swing on your backswing. It starts right here. So draw a line here. See how far back you come from address, how far back your hip moves to the right. Okay, mention that. Draw the line here. Draw two lines. Draw the first line and draw the second line. That's all I want to. That's my only observation, and I'm looking forward to downloading a copy of the movie. And I like from the videos that I've watched so far, it looks like you really have done a ton of work on your swing. You have a by the way, you have a freaking fantastic looking swing, and it really does look like Hogan's swing. I mean, um, I'm a big student of my own swing evolution. Oh, and before I sign off, um, the guy that I follow is, or the guy that not I don't know follow him. This guy, Mike Malaska. This guy, along with Hogan, Mike Malaska. He's an instructor out in Arizona, and this guy, he was a former PGA pro. And if you don't know about his channel, Malaska Golf, Mike Malaska, um, you he understands the golf swing in a way that no other pro that I've ever heard of understands the golf swing. So um, he's got a ton of videos on his channel, and he works with touring, current touring pros, and he has his own personal story on his own golf evolution, his swing evolution. So I think you'll find him really interesting and really accessible. He really really understands the golf swing, and I'm gonna send him a link to the video that I'm making you, because I don't know if he knows about your movie and your channel and who you are. So anyway, thanks for everything, and I look forward to watching all your videos and watching the Ben Hogan movie. And anyway, great, fantastic job and everything. And I just wanted to make this quick video because, as I said, people that talk about the body moving laterally, they fail to talk about where the hip is at address. So anyway, I'm sure you got my point. So anyway, great work, and I look forward to maybe talking to you or being in touch with you. All right, thanks a lot. Take care.